Day 59. Had a pretty damn comfortable night. Slept like the dead like I usually do. Sitting here drinking my coffee, as I usually do. The only other thing is I'm trying to outrun a storm, as I usually do. So it is pretty damn early. It's 3 o'clock. I'm doing just about. I've been up for a few minutes. Already got my hammock taken down, coffee made, stuff like that. All the important shit. Oh, and I just gotta throw it all in the bag. Pain in the ass process. If a bag can only pack itself. It's kind of pain in the ass taking down and building your house every night. You get used to it though. I don't know. I got under 20 miles to town. I don't want to say somewhere near 15. So let's see if we can get that done before we get dumped on, huh? Rain is a coming, but I don't want to get wet. See you out on the trail. And we're off. Trail's back over here somewhere. Well, I'm glad nobody camped next to me. Everybody was down by the water. I like having a sight to myself. I was as noisy as I wanted to be this morning. It is just kind of a pain to be quiet when everything you have is made out of crinkly plastic. Yeah, I got a blister going on my left foot. Okay. These shoes are starting to wear where my feet raw. I put moleskin and a Band-Aid over that. But I thought it was more of a hot spot. Now that I'm walking, I realize, no, it's probably more than a hot spot. It's on the back of my foot. It's hard to see. I can only feel it. Ow, this is gonna suck. Well, it's only about a dozen miles to Uncle Johnny's, and the majority of it is downhill. I declare a safety meeting. Yes, indeedly do. Good way to start the day. I have not had one yet. I wanted to get packed up and going. I could feel the temperature dropping out here. There were stars when I poked my head out to pee, and there are not stars now. There's no wind though, so that's a good sign. See if we can get into Uncle Johnny's before the rain falls. Oh man, we got the Devil's Creek, no business, temple here, Nola Chucky, an Indian grave. Something's kind of scary going this way. The devil and the Indian grave, but there's no business. I'm a fan of that. Nola Chucky. I doubt I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hey bear. Hey bear. There's Newts. That one's hiding in a hole. He was hanging out. Now he's like, no way, man. Of course, they're nice and dark colored. These guys are all about blending in, so I accidentally step on one. Pretty sure those are the guys that turn orange later too. Same size and same dumb look on their nudie little faces. Trail is lousy with those little things. There's one. There's one under a leaf over here somewhere. There's another one. There's two more. One there and one up there. With the dumb little look on your dumb little face. There's another one. Get off the trail. Not everybody else is going to be as careful as I am. I'm not used to there being so many bridges. That is just so convenient. I forgot people once built these things for hikers. You don't see them as often on the other trails. Excuse me, spiderweb. Oh, this looks wet. I see you. Okay, hopefully there's no newts up here. Well, nope, never mind. There's one right there. See, I'm getting away from the water. These little things climb all over the place. Newts do what they want. Well, we are going a little downhill now. It was a bit of an uphill. I had to stop and do a wardrobe change. It got pretty warm. I see stars again. Oh, that I do. So yeah, we should probably have another safety meeting. I mean, the stars are aligning. It's downhill. There's no newts over here because I'm not near water. My next water's in like 4 miles or something. I could stop into the shelter to wake everybody up. But I don't want anybody getting ahead of me because I stopped at the shelter. I'm going to be going in there before a storm. I have to assume everybody's headed there. It's the most logical thing. And I want a good hanging spot. And I want to raid the hiker box and all that before these people get there. So I'm just going to filter water on the go today. See if we make it to Uncle Johnny's by lunch. Shouldn't be a problem. How far can these things travel away from water? I'm nowhere near water. Cannot hear it at all. But yeah, there's a friggin' newt. You want to get high? Nah, I'm kidding. I would do that to you. You're too young. Well, I know newts have a decently long lifespan. I have no idea what it is, nor which colors represent which stage in life. Are these guys the younger guys? Are the orange ones the younger ones? I'd like to think the oranger ones are the more mature of them. They look a little thicker, a little more well developed. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, stomach is a growling. Got a cosmic brownie in my pocket that I've been carrying for like 100 and something miles. I gotta get that thing gone. They're just so hard to eat. They're heavy and calorically dense, but they taste like crap. They seem like a good idea. They look really good on the box. Ooh, cosmic brownies. Shit, I've been coming around since the Smokies, haven't I? Fuck, I have. That's where I picked it up at. Somebody had bought in a box and I took 2. I'm still carrying 1. But when I have food I really don't like, I put a few of those in my pocket. So, I eat the stuff I like. And then I have the choice. I can eat something I don't like or take off my pack and dig for more food. Generally, I'll just eat what I don't like. It's never as bad as I imagine it to be, but just the idea of putting a cosmic brownie in my face hole right now does not sound appealing. Gotta be done. Gotta be done. Oh, the moths out tonight. Where are all the spiders? Guess aren't doing your jobs. Go away. Go away. Leave me. Bad moths. Got me running from bugs now. Hey, you. He wasn't attached to much. It was just a little breath of air pushed him out of the way. Got worried about spiders coming out of the sky now. There's something big running away from me. Don't know what it is. It's big. Could be a bear. It's a bear. Where you at? Where you at? I want to see your eyes. That's all I want. Get back here, bear. See if we can find any proof it was a bear. Huh? Footprints or something. Not likely. This ground doesn't retain footprints too well. Still hear it up there. Nope, no evidence. Oh, drop a stick. I'm just way too comfortable with this. How many of you, if you heard something large at night, I don't know if the noise was picked up on camera, but it was decently close. As far as critters in the woods go. But would you be all scared, worried, whatnot? Would be if I saw some eyeballs looking at me. That helps raise my fear. I'm just like too comfortable with this. I need a good jump scare. Bear around the corner. Well, bears aren't real, man, and the ones out here aren't really scary. Still come face to face with one around a corner. Will scare me a little bit till it runs away, or I'll punch it in its stupid bare face. I got my punching knucks on. Don't make me. What are you doing here, little froggy? Run, run, I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. Nummy, 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 nummy. Okay, you're not scared of me. Why does everything blend so well? They're just asking to be stepped on. They had a sign that said, please step on me. That'd actually be more obvious and I'd be less likely to step on them. I don't look back though. You know, if I step on something, I feel a pop. No, I'm not looking back. I'm just going to assume that it was a very fluid-filled rock. Those exist. Now I say it all the time, but there are just an unbelievable amount of spider eyes today. And they're just so super tiny. But I can see them forever away, all over the place. But they're so tiny they don't make the pitter-patter of rain noise like all the spiders yesterday. I assume there's other creepy crawlies in there, of course, but because something's got to feed the spiders, right? Well, spiders do eat each other as well. That's why you can't really farm them. Get a bunch of spiders together and they'll generally just eat each other. Start to get glow in the sky. And we'll be in a cool place for a sunrise. Not where I'd want to be, because I do remember on the Denver, before the downward descent into Irwin, there was a good view, and I want to say it was east facing. You can see the river and all sorts of stuff. And then you do these switchbacks for like the next 3.5 years or something. Or you can see Irwin. You can see it, but you can't quite get there. Oh, I bet it's going to be especially maddening for the poor souls coming after me who will be soaked and just annoyed. Yeah, that'll be uncomfortable. But I gave 12, well, 12 already has Miss Janet's number. And this is her hood. So, it's like, hey, there's a couple of road crossings, and Miss Janet loves to rescue hikers. That's kind of her jam, especially solo females. So it's like, you have service all over here. You get in any sort of jam, it seems kind of scary or whatnot, just give her a call, man. She's right down the road. I'm a little curious about Miss Janet. We have met before, but I know she will not remember me. I mean, she sees so many hikers, and I'm not all that special. I know you guys think I am, and I thank you for it, but, I'm just another dude out here, just loud and weird. There's a lot of loud, weird people out here, so I'm certain she doesn't remember me. Unless one of my stalkers is calling up the trail warning people about the evil man on trail. Been waiting for something like that. Some Facebook shit going on that I don't know about. I do not peruse the social media. I drop stuff off on there and I go away. That's why I don't respond to comments very well on there and all that stuff. Not just on YouTube, but Instagram, all that stuff. Comments will sit on there. I mean, personal messages to me will sit on there for weeks before I ever realize they're there. But last time I was here, I met Miss Janet in Neil Gap. And, just said hi as I was going by, fist bump, no big deal. And then I saw her again in Hot Spring. And in Hot Spring, she tried to steal Wildflower from me, essentially. Like, tried to take her home, was overly pushy about it, and then started telling her things about me that were untrue and negative. And she had only met me once in more or less passing, which reinforced something that I was explaining to Wildflower, that humans will sometimes, for whatever reason, hate me, well, animals too, with a passion, and they generally give me a look. I see the look. Even dogs get the look on their faces. I get a look, and they're like, I hate that guy for whatever reason. I look like a bad guy in a movie. Maybe you had some sort of trauma in your childhood, and I look like the person. I'm not sure, but it is definitely a thing. And people are like, now you're making it up. Everybody loves you. I'm loved by thousands, but hated by millions. That's what my buddy Mark used to say about me. But she did give me the look. And I knew to walk away because I didn't want to seem like I was trying to stop her from taking Wildflower from me. But that's what her intent was. Oh, Wildflower did have her hurt knees that she, eventually got off trail for. She did, so maybe she should have went with her. I don't know. Hindsight. But she told her that I was a bad person, essentially, and that she needed to get away from me. And she came over and told me that. I was like, see, that reinforces it, because I told her people freak out on me sometimes. And she's like, nah, that's your imagination. That's what everybody says. And I was like, hey, proof positive, because she sees a lot of hikers. So it's not like she'd just look at me and be like, oh, dirty tattooed guy, lots of facial hair. She sees that every single day. But when she saw me, she saw some sort of threat. Why? I don't know. So I'm curious if she will see that same thing again. Or am I just another hiker? I'm going to believe that I'm just another hiker. Because I'm not cruising around the woods with a 25-year-old girl. I think that was one of the triggers for her or something. I don't know. I think it had a part to play. I was 40. She was 24, I believe. But yeah, that's my Miss Janet story. Oh, it's starting. I can't see a damn thing. I've not adjusted yet. Probably doing unsafely advancing, huh? Yeah, because I can't see a damn thing. We still need a headlamp hardcore. Oh, it's flat, so I could walk off an edge. It's right there. Right there. Now it's over here. I just lost headlamp. I could still use red mode for a little while. But I'm not sure how long. Then I'd stop and plug it back in. Let it charge for a while. I just charged it night before last, but I do use a headlamp more than the average cat. The sun is gonna rise, so let's see if I can just ride it out with a red light. I still got the light on my chest and other various lights. I believe I will survive. No guarantees, but I'd bet on it. Oh, that's a big darkness ahead of me. It's daylight. Good thing there was a reminder, because this is the last water before town. Well, at least that I'm stopping for. One later should make it. Well, this is gonna take a minute. Maybe I can readjust this a little bit. Better flow back here anywhere. Oh yeah, that'll work. So the red light stays on for good, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, maybe a little less, and then turns itself off. And it's done that twice now. So I assume it's doing its best to conserve battery. It's like, why would you need red light for more than 5 minutes at a time? But I'm just hitting the button just to see how many uses I get out of it. I can see well enough by now. The forest is awake. That was a very awesome stop. Hiker boy was chilling in there. We hung out for a while. Had a nice couple of safety meetings. Whew. Hung out there for good. I'm gonna say half hour or so. But in that time, I was passed by quite a few people. Somebody from near where I camped. I don't remember his name because I'm bad with them. And I think he still has a human name. Anyway, so he was near where I camped, so he was only like a half hour behind me. Good on him. But he was trucking. And then two dudes that passed me yesterday in the dark, which rarely happens. I was filtering water and they came by. I think I startled them a little bit. But they just passed me, and I know they were camped, I want to say, 4 miles behind me. So they got up really, really early too. Everybody's night crawling on this trail. Look at that. It's a phenomenon. It's sweeping the nation. Let's reverse it all, man. Everybody just start waking up at 3 a.m. Everything's cooler in the morning, man. Look around, man. This is fucking great right now, is it not? Once the fireball comes out, it all changes. It's not quite out yet. Pre-dawn is the best time. As long as it's not fucking cold. But even when it is, it's worth it. I keep doing it over and over, and I hate cold, so it must be worth it. I'm pretty sure at one angle I saw light through this tree. Yep. Crazy. It's all like a big red solid tree from that side. Hollow on the other side. What I recall most about this hike and last time was that I had one sock on, and that the switchbacks in the end just really pissed me off. I felt like I was getting nowhere on them and couldn't really shave them off. Or maybe I just didn't want to at that point. But I'm pretty sure if I would have had the option, I'd have taken it. Because I remember being frustrated. You can see town, but you walk like damn near a mile away from it, back and forth. Oh, I was just really angry at it. See if I have the same experience this time. Because the trail is exactly the same, but I have definitely changed. I can hear the highway over here. Yeah, clearly. I'm close. Relatively speaking. such a good day, I decided to go shirtless again. I'm trying to get a backpack tan. It's one of my goals. But there's not going to be sunshine for very long, so try to absorb what I can. You know, they only give it to me in patches. It's not easy being a white guy. I mean, everybody makes it seem like it's easy, but if you leave me in the sun for an hour or two, I am wrecked. Just wrecked. I need to work on that. Especially while there is a little bit of sun creeping through, because, you know, it still hasn't grown in yet, but we know what's coming. Doing a little roller coaster effect through here. Just got to the top of this thing. I'm like, oh, what? Sorry, over. That looks like there's another one. Who put all these hills here? Why's it got to be both an up and a down? But I can already see blue in the tree right there, so that tells you how tall this thing is. And yeah, the AT skirts to the side a little bit. It didn't go over the top of everything. Just most things. So from here is when you first get to start seeing buildings through the woods. You think you're kind of close. You're still like almost 3 miles away. But you don't feel 3 miles away. I see buildings. How could it be 3 miles away? Oh yeah, because we're going to zigzag our way down this stupid mountain. Hill. You can see the river and the road. I can see the road through the bushes here. But you're still forever and a day away. But at least it's downhill. But it's not like there's a breakfast or anything waiting for me down there, so yeah, there's that. Maybe I can get a ride into town or something. I could use some supplies anyway. Ooh, look how dark it is in there, man. It's kind of spooky. Hello, 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 hello. Somebody really needs to chop down this tree. It's in my way. There's got to be a breakfast in there somewhere, right? Doesn't show up on Google, though. Oh, no, I don't think I've tried Google. I've only tried gut hooks. Let's look at Google. Maybe there is a breakfast I can walk to. Well, my Googs isn't working so well on here. But when it was working up there, I could see that there was things within a couple of miles. So worst case scenario, I'll drop my pack at Uncle Johnny's, claim a spot, and then, you know, go walk and find something. 3 miles isn't much when you don't have a backpack on. Oh yeah, they got bicycles too. Let's ride a freaking bicycle. Mm-hmm. Oh, I was so soft back then. How could I even be complaining about this, even if it does wind back and forth? Look how smooth this is. I do remember being frustrated here, though, but it's not hard walking. Although I bet my feet were kind of torn up and stuff like that. They did have a lot of those issues on this trail. Kept walking out of my own flesh. Not smart enough to stop and take care of things. Are we there yet? Close enough to hear lawnmowers. I think I'm hearing voices from over here somewhere. But I do think I hear voices often. A dog barks in the distance. A baby cries. Yep, didn't frustrate me one bit doing all those switchbacks. They weren't much at all. They were very smooth, mellow, and easy. I don't know what I was whining about last time. Sissy. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got a sidewalk and everything. Look at that, we're special. Get to be on the other side of the guardrail so we don't get run over. Or maybe not. Oh. We got a tree like that in Arizona. I haven't seen it in a while. Ugh. But they put the poles up so close to it that it grew around them like this. Crazy, huh? Well, that tree's not falling over anytime soon, though. Okay, this place is rocking. For 22 bucks, that was after taxes stuff, I get to hang my hammock in a place that's covered. I get a shower. I get a laundry. They gave me my own towel. What? And I'm a good trail boyfriend. I carried her garbage out. Yeah, would you do that for somebody? And it's like 30 miles plus. All right, we're going to scope out the lay of the land, man, but I am glad I stopped by. What? What? Oh, I'm going to clean up that a little bit. Greetings, hikers.
Oh, come in.
Okay, I'm assuming that's shitters. Maybe a laundry house. I heard one of those was over. Oh, that might tell me something. Let's see, we got camping. I don't know which one is the pavilion to hang a hammock. It's told it was all the way in back, so I'm assuming it's this thing. That's what I'm going with. Alright, this is where I'm hanging, spot number 2. I was going to go for number 1, but I was like, just in case there's some sideways rain or something, I'll let somebody else deal with that. Grabbing the inside track. Alright, I hear there's a Mexican food joint, probably the same one I went to last time, about a mile down the road. I'm just going to wander that away, because I'm hungry. Priorities. Before we go get food, let's raid this. Gas for days. Most of the cans were empty, but I took what had at least a little bit left in it. It gives me a project. What the stash goes in here. But I should be able to fill up mine on all of those and clean up some space for them. Okay, I am going to take my rain jacket with me just in case. And maybe my trekking pole with the little nubbin on the end so I can still have something for my other hand to do. Let's see what amenities await us. I've been passing those guys for a few days, but they're just coming at me. I was like, why the hell are you guys still wearing your packs? And they're like, oh, we don't know, rookie move. And I was like, okay, man, the order of things you do right when you get into, a little town thing. I was like, you should have been charging your batteries already, claimed a spot, started doing all that stuff, raid the hiker box before you go fill your belly, man. And you definitely leave your pack behind. And they're like, yeah, we got a lot to learn. I'm like, yeah, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You bring a jacket and maybe a trekking pole if you feel like it. Definitely not all of your gear. Even if you're not planning on staying the night there, your gear's safe. Yet another one. That's Raven, though. That's the second time I've come into a town knowing full well he's 20 or 30 miles behind me. But when I get into town, he's coming the other way towards me with all his gear on. I was like, why do you have your gear on? He's like, well, I haven't been to Johnny's yet. So he got dropped off up here and he's walking back. He was talking at the one of the shelters. He's like, yeah, people wonder how I get so far ahead. It's like they think they've passed me. I mysteriously appear. And I was like, well, it's called yellow blazing, man. It's exactly what it's called. I don't know if he knows that everybody knows, but yeah, we've all talked about it. People have noticed. He's a good kid. Don't want to hurt his feelings, but yeah, it is what it is. I mean, 2 towns in a row that I see him doing that. And this early in the game, he ain't got to make it. He already didn't make it. He already failed. Such is life. All right, right on the other side of these shrubberies is some sort of food. I saw signs poking up above them a while ago. Maybe a convenience store. I'll take one of those too. I'm not picky. Okay, let's see if my hunger is bigger than my stomach. Eyes are bigger than my mouth. I don't remember what the saying is. But I ordered 2 meals. I still have tortillas and stuff coming, and I've already polished off a bag of chips, but they got more coming as that as well. Ha ha ha. I disappoint myself. I left some of the fixins. None of the meat or anything. Clean plate club on that one, but not where I should be. Ugh, I'm stuffed. Fat and happy. Oh man, there's more hikers. So Sunfish saw me walking along the road and he picked me up and gave me a ride back. I only had to walk like a quarter mile. Nice. Oh, let's sit around and do absolutely nothing. Oh, sounds fun. So part of your stay at Uncle Johnny's is the shuttle service. They dropped me off at the vape shop. I had to pick up, I found this thing called an Orion bar, Cafe Mocha. Oh my God, I'm addicted to it. Well, because it has addictive chemicals in it. And a bottle of juice. Because I may not smoke much anymore. I still smoke a little bit, but I do vape. Hey, we all got our addictions. I'm going to head over to the McDonald's because I get my free burger. Maybe do a little shopping at Food City, but I'm just going to wait for 12 and we'll go shopping together. But for now, I'm going to go eat again. Oh, there you go. Hey, you. Haven't seen you in a bit. Not bad, not bad. I did it all in a camera. You know, it's not easy to shave in a camera. Let's go look in the mirror and see what I actually did. I'm weird looking. I haven't seen me like this in a minute.